Trilla on the mic. The boy cut. A pleasant good evening, everybody. I am the undercover agent, Trilogy. I didn't come here to blow your eyes, Calypso, just to reveal some secrets you didn't know. Let's go back to the night the boss man cried. I promise you he didn't cry for you and I. The real reason why the boy was so upset, he get caught while fixing his cabinet. The boy caught. The boy caught. It was a Sunday night and the rain had just finished fall. The boy caught. Oh yes, the boy caught. The boy caught. That's why he go down St. Joan Ball. When the south is flooded, he didn't shed a tear, but he crying for some old useless furniture. The boy caught, Lord, the bloody boy caught. Another day, so the boy cut, the boy cut, the boy cut. The boy cut really hurt him bad, cause we rarely ever see him publicly mad. Apart from the time of the hurricane, I never really see the boss man in pain. While the country drowning in poverty, he all smiles in a frowning economy. No price for the rising gun violence, but for the little boy cut, he can't stay silent. The boy cut, the boy cut. The boy cut, I guess he have a soul after all. The boy cut, oh yes, the boy cut. The boy cut, he didn't see it coming at all. He didn't cry when the little girl disappeared, but he all on stage sobbing like he care. But it's the boy cut, Lord, the bloody boy cut. Blow, another guys, so the boy cut, the boy cut, the boy cut. The boy had the whole world laughing at him. The way he get on was so embarrassing, trying to fix up the cabinet in a snap, until the boy cut interfere with that. He went crying in every community, since he needed our help to get immunity. Well, the people who help have a rally sue, cause that same cabinet who paying them too. The boy cut, the boy cut. And when it happened, he had no idea who to call. The boy cut, oh yes, the boy cut. The boy cut.
Welcome. Good afternoon. We're just popping in here for a little bit. I want to say special good afternoon to every single one of you who are tuned in right now. Share the live. Share the live one time. Share the live two times. Trilogy is going to be stopping off here in just a few seconds. In just a few seconds, he's going to be dropping in for just a little bit. You know, it's everybody's festive. Everybody's in a festive time, having a festive time, in a festive mood, and enjoying the season. But you know, we were one of the biggest fans of Trilogy for 2023 Calypso season, so we had to come up on our platform and introduce you to the new Monarch. That's the least we could do. That is the least we could do. I want to big up all of the winners so far. I want to say congratulations to Adicia Burton, the new 2023 Kalinago Queen and the Queen of Dominica. I want to congratulate her on her team on a job well done on Thursday evening. If you guys were looking at the show, I was, and it was wonderful. She did an awesome job. All the ladies were so gracious. They did such an excellent job, and I want to commend them for putting themselves out there and really showcasing their talent on Thursday evening. There was a bit of rain, but the show was superb. I also want to comment all of the other competitors for the Calypso final. I had a few people that I was rooting for in the in the Calypso finals yesterday, which just happened to be my birthday. So happy birthday to me. To those of you who wish me happy birthday, thank you very much for all your wishes, all of your messages, your flowers, your everything that you guys sent and shared. Thank you very much. Alex, I see you. Alex, fine. Alex, fresh. Alex, fine. You're not coming on with me today. So we're doing it. I'm doing it solo. We're doing it solo today. But it was a really good show. Last evening for those of you who tuned in, near and far. Some of you were actually at the show. Some of you actually were able to tune in online. Some of you were able to get the bootleg online. I know a lot of bootleg um, pieces were flying all over the place, and and some of you got to really enjoy the show, and we're very happy about the actual winnings that's on the night of. I was actually rooting for Shanice, Black Diamond, and for many reasons because a few they were part of I was part of their life in their formative years of music. So I always feel like they're my babies. So I was rooting for Shanice. I really wanted her to do well. I really wanted Black Diamond to do well. But of course, I was hashtag team trilogy. And of course, we mashed up the place last night. I mean, it was great. It was fantastic. If you didn't get to see the his performance, his first performance, you missed a lot. I actually had to get it recorded because I was out in the moment, and then after I got to check it out, but it was phenomenal. I want to big up Trilogy for executing, and everybody who played a really integral part in him winning this Monarch last evening. Want to big up Alex. Alex, where you know want to come on? Alex, where are you? Where you know want to come on? I want to big up every single person on this team. Friday and Sammy and everybody, you guys did an awesome job. I want to congratulate you. Our first timer is winning Calypso Monarch, right? And that is in itself an achievement. I mean, he did exceptionally well last evening. If you want to join us at some point, I want to encourage you to send me a direct message. If you send me a direct message, I will bring you on the show with Trilogy Live so you can come on and say hi and congratulate him yourself. You get your own personal congratulations. So send me a direct message right now if you want to get the link to come on, and I'll provide you with the link, and you'll be able to come on and give your congratulatory message to Trilogy. So he's gonna be dropping in. He's gonna be stopping by in just a few to really speak to us about last evening and tell us, just a little insight. We're not on for long. We just on is a touch and go because I know. Some people want to go to South and Punch. Some people want to go out to all the different events that are happening, and I want to be able to give everybody an opportunity to do that. Trilogy is in the house. He's going to be the boy looking tight. The boy looking tight. The boy definitely not looking like he caught it. I don't know. You caught. Come to your face. Come to your face. Come to your face.
Nothing on my face. Jael, I do have AirPods. I don't know if there's an issue.
Well, I will let the Monarch do what he wants. Is the Monarch right?
No, I just say.
I hope there's no feedback, guys. I hope there's no feedback. You still in your bed, man, my brother. You wake up with the crown on your head, man.
No, well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Only I not, boy. Only I'm really the Monarch. The Monarch.
Wait, let me get my reactions. Wait, let me get my reactions. Yes! A true moon. You take it.
Yes, we take it.
Yes. How you feeling? Like I know you still like you haven't gotten it yet.
Honestly, it's still sinking in me. It's still sinking in. Um, but Jael, I don't know what to say. Boy, it's still sinking in. It's still sinking in. I feel great. I feel great because I know that the hard work that me and my team put into the season, it paid off, and I'm just happy, thankful, grateful for all the help along the way, and for people embracing me into the whole Calypso scene. Um, and for the judges for finding favor in me that night, and giving me the title of Calypso Monarch 2023. Thank you to the DCA for their continuous work that they're doing in mentoring young people and Calypsonians alike to try and take up the art form and contribute in a positive way towards the progress of our art form and our country on a whole. Um, to my friends that was supporting me, thank you guys for keeping me afloat. To my support systems that surround me, my mother, my family, and you know,
I wanna big up the National Cooperative Credit Union.
for sure.
uh, for because you notice this year a lot of the different entities were really supporting their staff that were participating in Calypso, not just Calypso, but in a lot of the other events, right? But I know like Shari and the rest of the management team at National Cooperative Credit Union, they've really rallied around you, not just as an employee, but as trilogy. Not even trilogy in Calypso, but as trilogy. They really believe in you, and have kind of embraced you, not just as the NCCU family that they are, but like real family.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I mean, as they should. But no, honestly, shout out to the NCCU, my place of work, for coming on board, and to all other sponsors. But before we even get to the sponsors, having somebody that's working a job not 9 to 5, but 8 to 4:30 most days, and even doing overtime and contributing um, so heavily to the success of an institution, being the fact that I work in the marketing department. Um, you know, it's truly a remarkable feat, I believe, to be doing all of that and then still find time to take part in competitions and even contribute to our culture in Dominica in the form of me doing my bouyon music and all of that. So I mean, it really, really was hard. This didn't come easy. It took a toll on me. There were moments when I wanted to give up, and thankfully, my support system, they guided me through it. And they talked to me. Even yourself, JL, you was there in my corner, and talking me, giving me advice whenever I needed it, whenever I could, count on you. And boy, I mean, yeah. So that's it. Like that's what I feel about the NCCU. We are really one big family, and I want to thank them once again for coming on board. As you can see, I have my shirt, the print shirt. You check. I still have my
Mhm.
and also I want to big up Fine Foods one time for coming on board just before the competition. They helped me in a few aspects, and I really appreciate them for that, and I give thanks to them. And also Harry Spence, that beautiful painting you seen on that the flag of Dominica. Yeah, that's big up Harry Spence for that. I want to big up, Mr. John Baptist, Gabriel John Baptist, for designing everything and painting it, making it nice. And also Mr. Jones, who is the woodwork teacher at the grammar school. So I want to thank those two people for coming on board, sort of last minute, and pulling off such an excellent project, which helped me capture the crown. I want to big up the dancers too for doing an excellent choreography work, and to big up my cadet fellas that come, Norvin and the boys and them that were doing the demonstration, the skit for
Yes.
for the ship. Those guys were exceptional in helping me capture that crown, and every single person that played a role, no matter how big or how small, your role helped in capturing that crown there. I would not have that crown if it wasn't for any of all you. That is not my crown alone, that is our crown. You understand?
You really, I mean, I knew you were a gem after from time, but just after dictatorship, you launched dictatorship. I mean, we always vibes and stuff with your music, your bouillon, everything. But when dictatorship launched, we I think most of us knew you were a gem. I mean, I remember speaking to my boyfriend, and he's like, no, you're not rating the boy like the boy's supposed to be rated. He was giving me pressure. And I'm like, what do you mean now? And he started sending me songs that of yours that I'd never even heard of. And
Right.
he said, but Mr. gonna win that. Like he had already like see, like you would have won that because a lot of people who follow your music, they know you're a storyteller. Like you're
Right.
a storyteller and you can tell a story on anything and anybody. Everybody just have to watch themselves,
Yeah.
right? And you have a very good way of presenting your story in your writing, and the way you did dictatorship, but not just the way that you did it, but the fact that you could have gotten the prime minister to mention your song. Me and Alex were like, boy, Mr. Dudley. We're so impressed with you. And I remember, me and Alex speaking about you and what you could do with this, and how it's so refreshing to see you so excited and so driven, but also so willing to listen to people's advice, because they like to say young people like to do what they want,
Right.
but you really listen to people and you really embrace people that you believe have your best interests at heart, and really really know that you could win this, or you could do this, or have your back. Or how did you go about selecting the people that were going to be your right hand, so to speak, or helping you take you to the king, to be the monarch?
Okay, so yeah, let's talk now, let's talk now, Jael. I think with the ice break now, so we can talk now. But let me tell you now, when I boy since last year, let's start from the very beginning, right?
Mhm.
Last year, when just after carnival season, I write a song. The name of this song was Cock, I Selling Cock.
Mhm.
Right? So I write that song and I was going to take part in the competition. I think I give you that story already.
Yes, yes.
So I was going no, I wasn't going to take part in it. I was going to just drop that one and just leave it so for the carnival. Then after I wrote the Taylor, and then I ended up going into the competition uh, somewhat by on accident, because somebody, which I would not mention, just register me for the competition. And register me, I check it. Okay, well, if it's that, is that. So I went to I went to do the eliminations. I give it my best shot, and then I went to the quarterfinals. When I upon knowing that I would go to the quarterfinals, and people started hearing the song and the song started circulating, then little talk come around and people start to say, "Boy, you go in finals with that song." I never really let that go to my head. But when what ended up happening was I ended up performing at the tents. So I went to Stardom tent and I performed for my first time. And what people don't know is, well, some people don't know, for my first time, I forget my. So I
Whoa.
Stardom tent for my first time and I forget my song. And I was a wreck. I check in, boy, see how I come in and embarrass myself in them Calypso thing. I check in, boy. I check in, boy. I check in, I cannot do it. And then what ended up happening that night was some people from the association pulled me aside and then they talk to me and then they tell me, my boy, that is your first time. Don't let that hurt you. Just take your time the next time, and so on and so forth. They give me certain little advice. And then I end up taking the advice. when I take the advice, I see it worked. I say, boy, okay, well, them people maybe have my best interest at that. You know, and you see the thing is, Jael, if you're doing something, but do it properly. You understand?
Period.
So yeah, so at the end of the day, if past monarchs and people that have been in the competition for so many years giving you advice, I mean, it's a no-brainer. You have to take the advice. So I take the advice and I take the mentorship, and you know, I listened and I implemented. I always try my best to implement exactly what I was told to the best of my ability. And I think, you know, that helped me to narrow down who I wanted to be around me, because then I started seeing, okay, who really in my corner, and who really just want to, just I guess just want to come around, and you know so first off, I have my Bureau music management team, team 365, that's Trilla and G, and them, and they were fully supportive of me joining the Calypso arena. But they more versed in Bureau, so we had to get the Calypso team, and so I have one key role player that I cannot mention. But big up that person. And then I have another person who refers to be nameless. Let me tell you, Jael, I have an Avengers team. I have an Avengers team behind that crown. Like an Avengers of Calypso. Real thing I'm telling you. But one person for sure on my team, I want to shout out. He give me the okay, so I can shout him out. That's Alex Powell Bruno. Yeah? Big up Alex one time. Yeah, man. So I mean, he was very, instrumental in certain, little strategies. One of them being to hold back the song for the finals night. So shout out Alex on that. We went back and forth on the phone for hours because I was giving him a hard time. I chicken boy, you sure boy, and thing. And the man tell me, my boy, just trust me. And I trust him, and I trust my team, because the entire team, we were going back and forth on that. And it was a unanimous decision amongst all the elders in my team. So we just
Yeah. When I heard the song, because I heard the song and I was trying my best not to say I heard the song, because you don't want to tell people, you kind of don't want people to know too much. And
right.
so and when I heard this song, I called you right away and I was like, boy, Trilogy. Yeah, that's really not going out. I tell you why I tell you not supposed to go out.
Yeah.
I remember I was in New Jersey. And you sent me a message like, boy, Jael, I need you to do that for me very fast.
Yeah.
Like, and I mean, I was happy to jump on it. I literally wake up, I get off my bed, and I was like, okay, if Alex said to do this, is this, let's roll.
Right.
And your presentation, and what is so impressive is that you came and you gave it your all. Like I was seeing the comments on Facebook, and it was like watching a movie. Just seeing you play the role of what you were actually about to perform, and people were just so impressed. What did that take? Because you just mentioned how much you have to do. Like you didn't give. Most people would say take time off from their work. You were still working, because I saw you doing NCCU commercials. You going live. I saw you went live with Carry FM even the day before, the Friday, right? Doing things like work continued as normal. But what did that take from you? Like, how did you feel, on the night of? Were you exhausted? Were you pumped? Because most people can say, boy, I was crying, because I was listening to the commentary, and some of the commentators were saying, so and so is sounding kind of tired, so and so is sounding, because it's a grueling experience.
For
How
sure.
did you feel on that night?
So in NCCU, you can take leave, but you have to give a month's notice. So luckily, I took leave at the early time, anticipating that I would be participating. Thanks God for that. So I took leave, but I ended up falling sick twice before the finals. I think just 1 week apart. If last week, so the finals was yesterday, well, last night.
Mhm.
It, like the last Saturday, the Saturday before that, Jael, I was sick. Like, show you how tired I was. My body was tired, and no matter the amount of vitamins I was taking, the amount of tea I was drinking, Jael, I was tired from working to when I finish work, I have to go practice or go studio. From practice, I have to do stardom, I have to perform there, I have to do different things, and then um also work on getting presentation done for the finals, like working on what I have to do. And it was a lot. And also, when you're working from 8 to 4:30, taking up a big chunk in your day,
It
you
does.
know, me having to multitask and do so many things at a time. Trust me, it was really a challenge. But I was ready for the challenge. I was ready for the challenge, and I just asked God to continue to give me strength. And yeah, once again, my team pulled through for me in so many ways to help cushion some of the blows. But I was sick twice, like I tell you, no voice. I tell you, and I tried everything. I tried honey, lime, tabak zombie, anything you want to you can name it. I try it to get back my voice, and luckily, a couple days before the show, I get back my voice. So I was thankful for that. But trust me, it was very tiring on the body. Because your body overworking, and then you missing sleep, so you're not getting rest. Your body working hard, so it's easier for the flu to take over, and it
Yes.
have flu going around now. So yeah.
Now you're a new monarch, and we've already agreed that this is going to be done in a different way, right? We don't come to play, right? We don't come
Right.
to play. What are some people might want to know? What are some of your plans, or can you even disclose some of the plans that you hope to do during your year of reign?
Well, honestly, um I love and appreciate the art form of Calypso, and I feel like somebody like me, like a situation like that, doesn't come too often, where somebody can come to Calypso for the first time and do as well. Well, let me say dominate, for lack of a better term. Um, you know, it takes a lot into knowing how to write music, how to write lyrics, how to write a cohesive storyline and make things flow, how to have a good melody, and all of that. You really have to be a student of the game. And thus, with that being said, I would like to be part of, because I don't want to be the only one to do something. I feel like others can help me, you know, embark on a journey to start something like a workshop for young people, to introduce them at an early stage into different forms of writing and compositions, um, such as music, and even lyric, like lyrical compositions as well.
Mhm.
Get them exercising those creative juices early as possible. Because I feel like the way we going now in some of our music, it's becoming very watered down and dumbed down, for lack of a better term. And I feel like English is a beautiful language, and we need to try and utilize that a lot more. Let's tell a story better than the way that we are accustomed to. It's one thing to say that the wall is yellow, but if you can say like the wall is matching the color of the sun, it making it sound better. So I would like to be forced to start to introduce those things to schools, and to young children, um, and a bunch of other stuff, such as trying to, what you'd call it, try and create a market for calypso music, because people like their calypso music, and I do like the fact that after Tiwi Vava, like the PM say, calypso dead. you know. So if we can try and make Calypso marketable even outside of Carnival. That would be a great way in the direction of progress that we want to go.
Mhm.
Um, Probably drop a Calypso album or something like that. But we have a bunch of plans, and still talking to the team to see how we're going to iron out all the kinks. But this year's reign is going to be a different reign than we've previously been used to. I mean, Jael, you can chime in on some of the ways we were discussing earlier, because right now,
Well, we coming. We have a plan. We have a plan. I know Alex is in the comments. We definitely have a plan, and we really want to showcase you and get schools involved, get people involved, get Dominicans involved in this. I feel I'm excited about what's to come for you because um you're a young person, and I can see many more young people coming in and joining Calypso because you kind of you open the door, right? You've opened the door because you've shown that, because people have felt, I know people have said it in the past, so it's not something that's a secret, that the judges tend to go for the older folks in Calypso. They tend to only pay attention to the people who are part of the fraternity, so to speak, right? And that is not the case. You proved that that is not the case, because you came out there and you really came with quality, the quality that they were looking for, and you met the criteria that they were looking for, right? And we hope that other Calypsonians, I know Professor coming out of retirement. I know, Professor will come up.
done.
Boy, Shelly coming out of retirement. I can sense it, because Shelly had a really strong song with that he co-wrote for Shanice. That is um something Rose. The one with the rosary.
Ule
Wule
Chaplin.
Wule Chaplin. Go roll your rosary.
And as you said that there, I just wanted to take the quick opportunity to just big up all my opponents, and well, you know,
The other
all
competitors.
the competitors, yeah, all the competitors. I guess opponents would be if you're in the situation, but
Yes.
competitors, big up all yourself. But the whole Calypso Association for embracing me and accepting me as one of their own. I promise to keep the reign at a standard, follow the monarchy as a standard, because of obviously the monarchy is the highest degree of standard in the Calypso arena. And boy, I'm so thankful to them for their mentoring and their support, and I promise to be a good king.
Yeah.
And yeah, man,
we,
big up,
we have
big up.
some comments. We have some comments coming from people, so I want to jump in the chat, because I did tell people if they wanted to come on with you to congratulate you, they could DM me, and I'll send them the link and bring them on. But people are not sending the link. Actually sharing the congratulatory actually on the live. So Aldi is saying congrats King. Divine J saying it is so clear how well he did. The judges had to give him. He earned it, or else the cheat would be glaring. That's what he's saying. Mavis George is saying congratulations to the Calypso King, and I love your idea about helping young people. May God continue to bless you. And Dominica flags all the way. Beverly is saying I hope you get some rest now. I know you're probably not going to get rest, because I am suspect that you're going to be illumination later on.
Boy.
Congratulations to Trilla G Choco. Thomas Knight is saying, Janelle, Geese, Louis. Guys, I'm pulling out some of my regulars too on my live, because the regulars they always come and they always share the live. So I might skip you. It's not because it's the first time I've probably seen you, but I'm trying to go through my regulars first. Congratulations for going out from Janelle, Geese St. Louis. Dylan Coffee saying congratulations. Shara is saying Shara Georges is saying congratulations, King. Simone is saying we are so proud of. I'm so proud of my brother, Simone. Team NCC is Simone. Cameron Etienne is saying so proud of you, my brother. A lot of folks are coming. Kira Grant is yelling congratulations. Folks are very happy that you did it, and I want to go on the stage. When you were called as part of the top 4, what went through your head?
Well, first of all, I like to say, thank you to everybody that just congratulated me on the live, and everybody that has congratulated me, and everybody that are happy for me. Trust me, I couldn't do it without all you liking this song and sharing this song and supporting the whole vibe. So first of all, thanks to everybody. I'm very grateful. Just want to give thanks. Um, why when they call that for honestly, Jael, honestly, let's have an honest conversation.
You always have your honest conversation. Like
Let's
we don't want to with each other.
let's have an honest conversation. When I was at backstage last night, I tried my best not to really watch the show and just focus on what I had to do to execute to the best of my ability. And I told my mother and her colleague, which was there, which was she was a great help last night. That's Keisha. So big up my mother, co-worker one time. They were the ones that were going out and coming back saying, okay, well, this Calypso was good, this was whatever. But I still did not let that phase me. And with the reviews based on the whole night, for when people were messaging me or coming and talk to me, even though I try my best to block out everybody, based on what they were saying, I had a chance to be in the top 4. And I knew with the material I had, I feel like I should have been in the top. So I always I felt like I should have been in the top 4 anyway. It's like I was really surprised when they
Yeah,
called.
we had that conversation too.
Right.
I think it was on Wednesday when I spoke to you. I was like, you're going to be in the top 4.
Right.
No, I said, you're going to win this, and you're like, I'm in the top 4, man, Jael. I'm in the top 4, right?
Yeah.
I don't think you.
And then last night, my mother. You see, I do like to. I just watch certain ways I say things. 'Cause I don't want it to come off the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
But last night, my mother tell me, Jael, you okay? I say, well, mommy, I dare, I dare. But honestly, mommy, if I come out anything other than 1 or 2, I feel like I wouldn't be very disappointed. My mother said me, I don't be disappointed, it's your first time. I say, mommy, first time having got to be an excuse for if you enter a competition. I feel like you need to get your dues. You need to, you get what you deserve.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's 4, 5 deserve to come out, then give me 4. If it's first, then give me first. So, I was very elated to see that I actually came out first, because I know if I did not come out first or second, I would be so vexed.
So top 4 call, and then you see you and like King Dice side by side, and what's going through your head in that moment?
Well, honestly, it was like a game of Russian roulette. Is one name they're going to call to say who is first, who is second, who is the winner, who is first runner up. And honestly, I felt like even if I did not win, then I accomplished a lot, and I accomplished a lot for young people, coming into Calypso for my first time and reaching that far. I felt like it was a great accomplishment to reach that far, and I was ready for any way the results had to go.
Wow. I saw you on stage. Like, I was out, I came home, and I'm sitting on my bed, like in my like, no joking, underwear, because I get ready to put my pajamas on. My cousin is there with me because we went out because it was my birthday. And let me tell you, every second I get a check in, I listen in. Like, you swear, like I was not there. It was not my birthday. And I was just like, boy, I see what my cousin checking, but have a good time, no man, girl, it's your birthday. And they're trying to hype me up. But I keep on the phone. I say, why don't go to make up a carnival? What story that girl? I'm just like, I'm hyping myself, I'm de-hyping myself, I go in and out and stuff. And then when it was about 12:25 our time, is 1:25 your time. When I check in again, I see okay, second round going on now. Second round going on. And then I said, time for us to go. And I ready to go. And I get in and I lie down. I sit down next to my cousin. My cousin's next to me because she came over for the weekend. And I'm my underwear. And I tell her, put your phone on. Let's find a video. I need to see a video of the when they start giving, you know, the top and whatever. And put on the and she on the video and I have radio on. We there and when they announce the top 4. No, even before that, let's rewind. My little cousin, who's Dominican there, and he's saying, oh, and he giving his views, and I tell him, tell you something. You're a junior, I'm a senior. You're not telling me we are winning tonight. Then Trilla, you are winning. He's saying, oh, Trilla, you just come. I said, my brother, how old are you younger than me? You're not telling me. I tell you, I said he just actually applied for a job. So I tell him, your first paycheck is mine. If anybody else wants you,
I hope you back down. You back down?
It's my first paycheck. It's mine. And this morning I come and I tell him, well, when my first paycheck, when they announced Dice was the runner-up, I swear I go wild in the place. I found out my laptop by accident. I like all the case, all the thing mashed up on the side. Like it was just, I was so overjoyed for you, and I know everybody. I immediately call Alex. I say, Alex say, what boy, Jael boy, you know. Alex almost don't know what to say. You know, I mean, he knew that the method was going to work and stuff, and big up to Alex, you know, for really. But then when they announced, you were so like still excited but so composed. I remember you saying, first time I winning, I don't know what to do. I tell me what to do.
Yes, by telling you, I do. I didn't know what to do. They tell me sit down on the chair. They tell me get up to hold the trophy. Then after they tell me go and sing. I checking, boy. Yeah, but you know, boy, trust me, it was a marvelous experience. And you know, if I could do it again, I'd do it 10 times again.
Big up. I just got a message, so I want to just run through it. You know, just the words of someone who's on the team, you know, and just kind of giving you some encouragement. But Alex just sent this. Say the monarchy is a vocation, the office of Calypso supremacy. You intend to use your monarchy to support every single one of the junior Monarch Calypsonians. So that's one of the things that, you know, because everybody, they're putting everything together. I just want the audience to know your family, special thanks to your family, your team, the fans, swinging stars, you know, played for you. You know, we want to make sure that we big them up for playing exceptionally well for you. The media, your critics, the sponsors, the judges. Anything that I miss, Alex, is like thoroughly today because I get excited.
Yeah.
That obviously we mentioned that we're going to be putting together a 12-month plan to help you develop a greater awareness in Calypso writing. You have begun talks about obviously defending the title because we're not playing.
Let me tell you, like I tell you, Jael, one of the things about that night, everything was nice, you know, like trilogy or the new Calypso Monarch and thing. From the moment the beautiful queen Adisia Burton from the moment Adisia take that crown and put it on my head, watch. From the moment she take it and she put it like that, I say, boy, I have to come back next year and defend that. I say, boy, I have to come back next year and defend. I say, boy, I have to come back stronger next year. I say,
you start thinking already of this song, right?
I say, boy, that is something else. Because I know my fellow Calypsonians, they're going to come back harder next year.
They're going to want to decale you.
They're going to want to decale me, but They don't know it's that I like. I like them big there. I like it. I like it. I
So
like the rivalry and the competitiveness. Shelly called me this morning and say, I coming for you next year, you know. I say, yeah man, come through. Shelly, Irish kid, everybody else, Black Diamond, Shanice, looking forward to competing with, some of the older guys next year, Daddy Chess, Bob, Dice, I feel like me competing with Dice this year brought out the best in me because, Dice is one of the greatest Calypsonians in the Caribbean ever. So that surely competing against him bring out some interesting qualities in me, and just the rest of them, Tasha P, all the other finalists, the healer, I don't know if I call Shanice yet, and some of my Calypso favorites like Soul Puss and Checo and them guys there, and Caress and all of them, shout out to everybody in the Calypso Association. Big up Observer one time, the president. Big up Trendsetter one time. The treasurer. Some of the best guys on an executive you'll ever find there in an association. They're doing some great work, and we'll continue to guide them in the correct path.
right. So Alex is saying, you're an awesome talent, and he's pleased to be able to work with you, and wants you to know that the road is long, so get ready to learn on the job.
Let me tell you, Alex in an Avengers group there of some Calypso supremists there. Yeah, the Kingmakers, I just call them.
Yes.
I calling them.
Yes. And just shouting out Sammy and your mom. Sammy's strength and experience and knowledge in pageantry cannot be overstated, and the fact that she knows what it takes to win crowns, so we're gonna be fixing up things for you for the next Edgar. Big up Edgar. And anybody else, they know themselves.
Yeah,
Um,
I think I want to big up. I
know they don't want. Some of them don't want to be. They don't want to be. They don't want.
Yeah.
They don't want to be mentioned. But I feel like we have to at some point mention people who,
of course,
who have done this, because some of them have been deemed as probably being selfish or self-serving, and people who are not all about. And I think that's why sometimes people want to be left in the dark, because they don't want it to seem like they're doing this for praise, or they're doing this because they want to be in things, right? But because they have a set of skills and expertise that they can offer the fraternity, and especially when politics is concerned, some people don't want to say, especially depending on the content of the song, or you being politically biased, or all of the things that people will say,
right,
about your lyrics. They might say you're trying to attack one set, you're trying to attack another set, so there's a lot of talk that can go around, and
right.
we just have to be mindful that this is it's essentially a craft. It's not about where you stand or where you don't stand, but it's about making music and making it great, right? And being great, in what you do. And I think you have I'm bigging up Edgar, because Edgar is one of my, Edgar follows me, and Edgar's always really encouraging me. So he's just sending me a message telling me, Jael, you always do such a good job with young people. So I'm bigging up Edgar in a big way, So thank you very much, Edgar, for always supporting me. I like to give people their flowers. So but everybody that's actually on your team, congratulations to them for really, really coming out and showing that you can mold somebody who didn't have any real deep sense of knowledge in Calypso and emerge the Monarch today. In a very short space of time. That's like a 3 months, not even 3 months, 2.5 months of training.
1.5 is maybe even plenty. To be honest,
A lot of people came on late.
yeah, mid January I start really performing Calypso. Mid,
Mhm.
yeah. I mean, like I said earlier, what was accomplished here this season, I do think that is something that is an easy feat. So we have to try to introduce the art form at an earlier stage and introduce it in a more standardized way so that we can increase the quality, especially in young people that want to join this series. Also want to shout out, Mighty D for being one of the youngest people taking part this year. Amazing songs.
Yes.
So let's just keep up with that standard and keep up with that energy. The rain, like we said, is going to be a rain with a difference, and we're going to focus on the young guys that's coming up this year. And yeah, like you said, we put in together a 12-month plan, guys. This rain is going to be a different rain. We can assure you, myself, Alex, and the whole team, Jael, you're involved. We're going to do it different. We're going to do it big.
Thank you again, for entrusting me with your with giving you advice on anything, and or even you always reach out, and you've always been there, and I'll always be in your corner, as I told you this morning when we spoke. You don't have nothing to worry about, and we'll do what we need to do to ensure that your reign is great in
Yeah.
2023. I know we said 15 minutes, it's ended up being an hour. We gotta go. I know you have you're gonna be on the road the next 2 days. You're gonna be performing, and I want to wish you well, your family, your mom, and everyone that really rallied with you. Take care of yourself. Make sure you get some rest at some point. Even if it, and since you give me like a couple days off now, like Ash Wednesday. I'm making an appeal. I'm making an appeal. I see your manager in the chat.
Hopefully they see it.
Give him a little 2 days off, and I think kudos and to see you. Such love coming from the company you work for.
For
It's not just love directed at you. It's just how they deal with people. It's just it's remarkable. So I just want to commend them on that. But commend you for a job well done, my brother. You did it.
Yes.
Did it. Yes.
And smile and
Yes.
kick and
Yes.
enjoy the event. And once again, I want to thank everybody for their continuous support and their love and their encouragement. Boy, people love me, boy, and I love all you back, boy. Yeah. I love all you.
Yes.
So once again, thank you to every single person and everybody on my team, everybody that helped me along the way. Like I said, this is our crown. This is not just my crown. As you can see, they even make it big so you can sit on all of our heads. So
That's space.
that's space. This is the people's crown.
Yes.
The crown go where the people wanted it to go.
Yes.
So the critics, I love all you still, but all you have to come back next year and try again.
Try again. Trilla in Calypso. Is that they like?
Yes,
2023, right?
Yeah, man.
Thank you, Trilla G.
Thank you so much. Anytime you want to talk again, I dare.
I know that. We don't know beef.
After all.
We don't know beef. Bye-bye. Guys,
We will rival Venezuela, Cuba, and North Korea.
That's it. We had to do it. It was nice. We had to do it for you guys. I appreciate Trilogy for stopping by and talking to us about his little experience, his big experience, winning the Monarch, the highest win you can have in Calypso is the Monarch, and he took it. 23-year-old first timer in Calypso takes the crown. Big up to him. Big up to everybody who supported. Big up to the naysayers. But it was done. And I want to congratulate him and every single person who was an integral part in making sure that last night history was created. And thank you guys, those of you who follow. You know, I tell all you Odyssey I was gonna win, and I tell the children just win. I said like making. So but I said the people that are talk about me, they must say I'm a Sukuya. They must say I'm a Sukuya. One thing I do is I'm highly analytical, right? I analyze everything. And if you don't know me yet, you'll never know me. Uh Look out for more, guys. We have an exciting show coming up for you next month. Early next month, we're starting with a big show on the exclusive interview. You're gonna have to wait. Make sure you follow to the notifications. We're gonna be sharing with you who that person is in a couple of days. So stay tuned to my channel. I appreciate you guys. Love you, love you, love you. Enjoy your carnival, guys. Be safe. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. Don't drive and drink. Make sure if you're going to be drinking, you have a designated driver. You know, make sure if you're going to have sex, you have a condom. Make sure, you protect yourself, protect your friends, your crew that you're rolling with. Just be safe this carnival. Enjoy it for me, because I will not be there. Enjoy it for me. Enjoy Carnival Monday. Big up to Mega Monday, Triple K on the road. Big up to Asa and his crew. Big up to Lumination. These are the people that I support, yes. I just shouting them out. Big up to Hysteria on the road, the Pulse Experience, the Fantasy Tribe. Big up to you guys. And I just want to say, everybody, just be great, be safe, enjoy. Mass Alawi, the real Mass Dominica. Until the next show, I will see you guys soon.
Trilla on the mic in Calypso. Dictatorship looking nice, but some workers don't like his designs. Well, all who want to protest can do it. All the policemen on the side. That sheep have all gangs, to banks and to radio stations, and fuel from Petro